Welcome back, everyone. Good to see some familiar faces. Talk about tone it down, right? Okay, let's see what's up. Let's get crack-a-lackin' over here. Oh man, this way is messed up right now. It is. It has checked out. Christian, good morning. Don't mind the fan. It's hot over here. Like clockwork. Now my dog wants to go out. One sec. We just entered a buy on gold, so it's around entry. So we're with you already. If that's what you're looking to do, not financial advice, but that's what. I mean, we'll see how it goes, right? There is news at 10. There's news at 10, so there is news at 10 and there was news earlier. course, I'm going to go for the free pizza. Let's see if it's changed. Today's Tuesday? I thought it was Wednesday. Jeez. Jeez Louise. So 9:45. So market opens in 7 minutes. Some type of news in 2 minutes. That's not good. If you're having troubles, you're not alone. No, it kicked me out. Have to log back in. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's quite a bit of news today, yeah. Oh, this is so annoying. The anxiety. Okay, there. It's fixed. What a process. Talk about matrix attack. We are, I guess you could say, here. We are the new VR. We're playing in this range. Since we're already in it, why not? I had no idea Robert Greene had like a podcast. Well, thanks for letting me know. Christian, my brother, if you're still on the YouTube, let me know if you received the book. Usually takes 5 to 15 business days. It's insane to like make it next day or within the week delivery. It costs as much as the book. The shipping. No, when you do it straight from Amazon, the shipping is factored in. So when it says free shipping, it's already factored into the cost. Market opens in 1 minute. We'll see how the market reacts. Nature called. That is a call that you can't afford to pass. Yes, you're right. You are right. It does warrant the wizard. Because we are in it. You're right. Not the alien though. Not yet. We're in it to win it. Let's see how the scalp goes. Figured that may be an important call to take. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nature calls. That's a call to take. Nature called. Nature called. It wants its hair back. Why weren't we live yesterday? Well, we were and we weren't. Why weren't we live on Friday? We were and we weren't. So it's better phrased this way. I didn't do a live in the morning, but we were live yesterday morning. Just not, it wasn't me doing it. Sometimes we got to jump on those lives with the experts and take advantage of what they got to say. It's just how it goes. When it breaks through all-time high, because we're scalping, be ready with your stop loss or to close the trade. Look for your 20-30 pips, close partial, move stop loss, whatever you got to do. Don't be distracted. Don't be scrolling on Instagram or anything. This is the wrong time for that. I've been guilty of that, for the record. I've been guilty of scrolling at the wrong time. Are you ready? Awesome, Gandalf. I had a good session yesterday. Hey, that's good. It's not Gandalf, technically, although it does kind of look like Gandalf. Ooh, it's kissing and teasing the all-time high. Your old eyes. No. You're seeing fine. It does look like Gandalf. It's just not Gandalf. If this is a sell, my heart is gonna break. Have your stops ready though. If it's a sell, we have the other range right there. If it is a sell-off, like a bad relationship, don't be too attached. Just let it go and wait for the next one. Easier said than done. I get it. I've been there. It's hard for me too sometimes. Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'll put it up. We could use a little extra help. Never hurt. the Wizard Bull. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wizard Bull. It's looking like a nice wick. Go Bull. Toro, Toro. Sure, I'll show you the 1 minute. I don't like to stay in the 1 minute frame. The 1 minute you'll go nuts. The 1 minute can show you some pretty good information, like to zone in. But I don't suggest you hang around there. It's like going to a flea market. Sure, go to the flea market, check it out, see what's there, get in and get out. But I don't recommend you stay in a flea market. Because if you stay in a flea market long enough, you're gonna find trouble. Not always the most flavorful characters at a flea market. No, you don't hold it for long. Remember, a scalp is just in and out. That's what these morning sessions are for. We're looking to scalp trades. So the same way we're looking for in and out is the same way you make sure that your stop loss is in place, especially if you're getting into the habit of trading and looking to develop the right disciplines. Make sure that you have that in place. News is coming out in 4 minutes. Whatever that is. See? Like I said to you guys before, I don't know what all the news means. Whatever that is, whatever that news is happening in 4 minutes. If anything, this one at 10 o'clock means more because it's FOMC related. And this one too, the IMF meetings. I try to just do one. I try not to trade too much throughout the day. I try to keep it to just one trade a day. Sometimes I'll re-enter the trade if it seems, if it still seems valid, depending how the trade went prior, I might re-enter. Same with losses. I'll take a loss, and if I'm still within the session, if I see another opportunity, I might re-enter that one. So I guess you could say 1 to 2 a day is where I stay. Everyone is different. Your habits, your style, your everything is different than everyone else. So what works for somebody else might not work for you. It could work for you, or parts of it could work for you. I have found for myself that when I trade outside this morning window, more times than not, it doesn't go my way. And sometimes it's the psychology behind it. Could just all be in my head. But I have found that when I trade outside this morning window, things don't always go well. Also, when I trade more than 2 times, things don't always go well either. So I try my best to stay within this morning window and to keep it to a 2 trade max. Win or lose. Yeah, see? Even for my brother Christian. That doesn't mean that I don't trade outside this morning window. Sometimes I do. But remember, we're here to recognize patterns and stuff, and the patterns don't always look that great. Like the setups look perfect, but how I trade them, for whatever reason, me being in my own head, doesn't work out the same way here. Also, if I'm not focused at the computer and I'm in a trade, that's like all I can think about. And I know all of you are guilty of, you're in a trade and you're out somewhere and then like you check your phone. Is it up? Is it down? Is it up? And you have your stop loss. You have your stop loss and your take profit, and yet all you do is you open your phone and you check. You open your phone and you check. There's nothing you can do. What is your typical goal of growth for the day? 2, 3%, etc. I like that question. So it honestly depends. So my goal ideally would be at least 1%. If I'm risking 1%, I want to at least walk away with 1%. Let's say my trade closes at whatever, let's say 1/4% or 0.5%. If my trade is no longer valid, like the move has happened and I got stopped out at 1/4% or 0.5% or whatever, I have to take that, because then that's how the trade went. Have your stops ready, everybody. So the news just happened. And she broke all-time high. Yes. This top green line that I have, that's the now previous all-time high. We're watching new all-time highs. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be greedy today. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna close half. So I close half my position and I move my stop loss up. So we are in a risk-free trade in the profits. We're good to go. Let's go. She broke all-time highs. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. This is the new all-time high right here. Thank you for reminding me. This warrants an alien face. Alien transformation. See, we are pro-trans here. That's how you get canceled. Hey, Fahad. Good morning, good evening, good night. Well, thank you. Glad you missed my streams. We have been live, just wasn't me doing the lives. Look at this handsome fella. All right. Yeah, no, I think so. I've been saying this for months already. I've been saying for months, I think gold is going to hit 3,000. People were calling me crazy. No, it's too much. When it was at like 2,300s, when I'm like, no, I think it's going to go. So it's going to spike up from here. Or it could spike up from here. Let me speak in hypotheticals before I get in trouble. So however your stop's ready if you're still in the trade. I'm still partially in. It's a risk-free trade for me. I'm walking away with profits already. So just make sure you manage your trade. If it breaks that purple line, it is payday this morning. Christian, in answer to your question, today would be an example of, let's say it reverses and closes me out because I close partials and stop loss is like break even. Today I'd be walking away with quarter. With that. Between quarter and half. Why would I take that? So you got to look at it this way. Everything comes down to managing risk. So in the position I'm in right now, I'm in the position where I have a quarter, let's just say a quarter percent. I have a quarter percent secured for the morning. So I can risk a quarter percent, or like, here's my position. I either walk away, I'm either going to walk away with a quarter percent, or I'm going to walk away with more. It's going to go one way or the other. When I entered the trade, I was risking 1% to hopefully gain 2, 3. Right? Settle for 1, but 2, 3. Managing the risk. And I'm going to walk away with something. And a quarter percent is something. And if it's a quarter percent, that's better than 0 or negative. So we're managing risk. So here's the dance. The lonely dance. Is she gonna go up? Is she gonna go down? Is she gonna close this all out and then take off to the moon again? It does look like we have some type of confirmation in the sell-off. But I hope to the hopeful gods that she takes off from here. Yep. There she goes. And away we go. So, stopped out quarter-ish percent. That's for me. You knew? What do you mean you knew? Absolutely not. I wouldn't have taken this sell from there. We don't know. The all-time highs were already tested here. Look, we had this. Tested here. And then it's been tested here. I don't know. I think it could still climb up from here, to be honest with you. Don't tell me that you knew you should have taken the sell. You didn't know anything. Don't let fake outs get to you. Don't turn into liquidity. If you're still in it, let me know. Hopefully you guys closed out in profits. We'll stay on for a bit. Some of you are still in it. Okay, cool. Remember what I told you about them collecting orders. They can't just press buy or sell with the size that they enter the market. they need to collect orders. So if they're about to climb up higher, they need to come back, reach for some orders, and then take off. Same thing in the opposite. Could have just been happening in the opposite up until now. Could have been reaching for orders before they tank the price now. It works both ways. So we don't know. We are not the market makers. Reach for the stars. Anemo. However the song goes. I miss it when I had it as a soundboard, but copyright strikes, not worth it. It's gonna ruin my monetization on YouTube. Can you re-enter? That's up to you. If you are gonna re-enter, maybe have your hard stop ready. If you are gonna re-enter, then at least you have a smaller stop loss. Just make sure that you have that in place. Remember, we don't know. That could have been the top for a while. Your physical gold bar gonna get sky high. Absolutely. That is for sure. I've been buying gold since it was at like 1,300 an ounce. So you do the math. Silver, since it was like $22, $23, something like that. Whatever the prices were in 2011, that's since then. Yep, most of you closed. Good, good. That's good. Some of you re-entered. Okay, you guys are degenerates. I get it. I get it. I can see why. I can see why you re-entered now. I don't blame you. If you're following your plan, that's totally fine. It's a full moon on Hallows Eve. To buy them, so if you're gonna buy gold and silver, don't be buying jewelry. That's the worst thing you could do. Buying jewelry is a scam. Okay, that's one of the biggest scams out there, is buying jewelry thinking you're investing. It's the worst thing you can do. Buying jewelry is the worst investment. It's better if you buy Bitcoin. I'm just saying, that's not financial advice. I'm just saying, if you were to choose between the two and you're looking for an investment decision between one or the other, you're better off buying Bitcoin than buying jewelry. With jewelry, you're paying for the labor of the work that's there. So if you're gonna buy precious metals, make sure you look up a precious metals dealer in your area that is licensed by the government. Okay, and you're gonna buy the physical bars or the physical rounds. The rounds is another fancy word for coin. This is 1 silver ounce. Okay, so the coins are rounds, but the difference between a coin and a round is a coin has a monetary value, meaning you can go buy things with your local currency. So like this round is also a coin, So this has $5 value. This silver ounce has $5 value, $5 Canadian value. So if I went to McDonald's, I could buy $5 worth of McDonald's. Now you'd be stupid to use this as $5 because it's worth $44 Canadian, $46 Canadian in silver. So it's worth more to trade this in for silver than it is for the currency. So the same round, you can get it in a bar. So an ounce bar or an ounce round or an ounce coin. Which one's better? It's not about which one's better. It's more what is your reason for buying it physical? Are you doing it to invest? Because if you are, then you should expect to hold it long term. It's not like what we do here every day where we are scalping or trading for the day or swing trading. You're gonna have to hold for a longer time period. The reason I bought it, so the reason I was buying it was to hedge my investments. So every time I'd get paid from work, I would take a certain amount and buy gold and silver. So I'd basically have this amount of my money in gold and silver. This amount was in my savings account in Canadian dollars. This amount went to like stocks. I wasn't doing crypto then. So like I would take my savings and I would put different amounts everywhere, spreading, putting all your eggs, not keeping your eggs in one basket, so spreading them all around. Some investments will grow more and faster than others. Some will slow down, some will go opposite. You don't know. But by having things diversified, you're able to have that advantage and capture growth in different areas. Because if you're just in one area and things don't go well there, then you're screwed. He's looking at you, kid. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one I would put in my water. Silver. Silver has good healing properties, so does gold, but I'm not about to put a gold bar in my water. So I sterilize this one. I haven't used it in a while like that, but I sterilize it and I'd keep it in my water. So yes, I was drinking water with a coin in it. I'm going to remove the alien because technically closed out most of us. Some of you degenerates are back in, so we'll just remain hopeful for you guys. Let's not get things confused over here. So, for my people that are still in the trade or that re-entered, I'll let you guys handle that. Everyone else that walked away with some profits, good on you, good discipline. Try not to re-enter the markets. I know it's easier said than done sometimes, and you look at it, it's like, oh, I think it's gonna go back up. It is what it is. You know, just follow your trading plan. Don't get too greedy. Happens to all of us. It's part of the process. Walking away with something is better than walking away with nothing or a negative. It's how it goes. So we will continue the lives. If things change, obviously I'll let you guys know. It's just how it goes sometimes. If you're not already following or subscribe to the channel, make sure that you do. For everyone else, I'll see you tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. We're looking to help 25 new people become profitable before the end of the year. We're already at 5 people. We're already at 5 people, so 20 more to go to help become profitable before the end of the year. Other than that, keep smiling. Don't let anybody piss you off. And of course, you know, I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Keep smiling. Don't let anybody piss you off.